Good evening and a happy Sunday. The time now is 5:43, and what a difference 24 hours makes, as now we're somewhere between about 15 and 23 or 4 degrees cooler than we were at this same time during your Saturday evening. Today was a beautiful one in terms of temperatures, but a little windy for some. 63, so below average compared to the last 3 days of record highs. A gorgeous sunset now over the French Quarter, and we're less than 2 weeks away from springing forward for daylight saving. Of course, a much different picture up to our north, where much of the country is under freeze conditions and dealing with a nor'easter there on the northeast coastline. So we'll take these temperatures as they are still comfortable and below average for February. Right now we're somewhere between the 50s and 60s on the North Shore and South Shore respectively, right at that 60-degree mark as our warmest spot. And look at this significant difference in our dew points. We've got extremely dry air in place, especially compared to the last few days, with our dew point values in the double digits to teens, just a few spots in the 20s. So this, combined with the wind, has brought the concern of dangerous fire weather. And we've heard about some wildfires up on the North Shore in Lacombe that have closed down parts of I-12 between Highway 59 and Highway 343. So something to keep in mind. Might be actually 434. I think it is Highway 434. So we continue with these winds about to trend down as we get into the next 24 hours, but we still have some significant gusts here between now and tomorrow. Something to keep in mind if you are a boater, and just in general, please do not burn anything. We've already seen how quickly these fires can spread. So we'll go from sustained winds in the teens to gusts in the 20s overnight. That red flag warning in effect until 6 o'clock today. So another 15 minutes, and then we have another round tomorrow from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. on your Monday. Low humidity combined with these strong winds, gusting somewhere between 30 and 35 miles an hour, can lead to this rapid concern for fire spreading quickly. Tomorrow we're also going to be dealing with an additional small craft advisory. We've had this in effect since noon, and it will be with us until noon on Monday. So here's your hour by hour forecast. We go from the upper 50s to lower 50s and then eventual 40s overnight. We are going to see a few spots in the 30s on the North Shore, and we'll be a little bit warmer here, closer to 40 south of the lake. But certainly much colder for the next couple of afternoons, and that dry and windy concern stays with us into the next 24 hours. Freezing temperatures will be back by your Tuesday. So if you look at the water vapor imagery, you can easily point out the nor'easter here off the coast of New England, New York, and a lot of dry air behind it. That's what we're experiencing now across southeast Louisiana. So tomorrow will be really pretty once we warm out of the 30s and 40s into the upper 50s, a little bit cooler than today, but a very similar overall picture. Here's what you can expect on Tuesday morning: upper 20s north of the lake to low 30s, and then mid to low 30s here on the South Shore, which means north of the lake you'll have to be bringing those pets and plants inside, of course protecting people as well. Pipes will be fine. Across Houma, Raceland, and Thibodaux, we are also going to see temperatures right at that freezing mark. So if you have any sensitive vegetation, of course bring it in as well, and of course your pets need to be protected too. Wednesday morning we start with our gradual warming trend in the 40s and 50s, with highs eventually back in the 70s. So again, showing you the concern for a freeze in certain areas here tomorrow morning up towards Picayune as well as Bogalusa. Everybody else dealing with maybe some frost, could add a couple minutes to your drive time. And then as we get into Tuesday morning, that will be our wider concern for freezing conditions north of the lake. After that, we're going to bounce right back up into the 40s, and then the end of the week is essentially spring-like as we continue with our temperatures in the 50s and 60s. So your cold weather preps just for the North Shore will include 3 out of the 4 P's. Pipes should be just fine. And we continue with low rain chances. Our next one coming on Thursday, and then another one on Sunday. Both of those showing only about 20% of the area seeing coverage. So it won't be a complete washout by any means. As we continue to look into the future, 6 to 10 days from now, still very warm and spring-like for early March. So our 7-day forecast taking us out of these winter-like conditions and back into the 70s for the extended period. Wednesday will top out in the low 70s. By Thursday, the upper 70s are back. Friday, we'll see 70 itself. So a little weak front coming through on Thursday that could bring that rain chance. And then Saturday and Sunday look absolutely gorgeous next weekend. We'll have the 40s and 50s overnight with the 70s back by each afternoon.